Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor. This is the daily reading for the 24th of December, 2022. My mini message is we're always here with you. Isn't that nice? It just came. It was like, okay, good. Um, Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I offer private readings. I offer IET. Please check out the other videos I've done lately, which are the ones that I recommend, aside from, of course, the dailies, the weeklies, the monthlies, the full moon. Um, Shifting the narrative, letting go of resentment, Day of the Virgin of Guadalupe, and winter solstice. There's a lot of information. I just recently added $30 readings for one question, 10 or 15 minutes. It's all on my site under Tarot. We're always here with you. Isn't that beautiful? I have a Guadalupe on the wall here. She floats around. I mean, first of all, I don't have a shell, right? But second of all, it's like there was like this little like nail thing in the back, and I was like, well, she should be floating around. So she's like blessing me. Every so often, it's like I want to change her, but I sit here a lot, so it's nice having her here. All right. Oh, happy Merry Christmas Eve, right? I mean, I in a way, I wish I lived in New York and I knew somebody Italian. Okay, like I have nothing more to say. All right. Ooh, wow, that's interesting. Okay, we start with the Hierophant, and then we go into the Eight of Cups, and then the Four of Swords. You know what's interesting? Both of these cards, here we go. This is a 5, it's change, but it's also, this is a 4, so it's stability, right? And I feel, well, the Hierophant's the big card here, right? This is the card of Taurus. It's a really, really interesting card. So the Hierophant is really, there's an ethical quality to it. There's a ritualistic quality to it, which is perfect for Christmas Eve, right? The Hierophant, it represents anything that's organized, established. I always like to think of it as anything with columns. So it could be like government, religion, the medical field, not a doctor, but the medical field, law. Sometimes it's a marriage card because it's established. So what happens with the Hierophant is that he builds things, right? He builds things that last. He builds things that last. Or she. I think the Hierophant's actually a she. Builds things that last by the direction of heaven. Because the triple crown is here, which also shows up in ancient Egypt, la la la. And I always feel like the Hierophant's third eye is open. It's as above, so below. So it's like this spiritual information that manifests itself on Earth via the conduit, and the Pope symbolizes the conduit. And then I have the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups, I always consider the Eight of Cups a spiritual quest, like simple as that. He's not only leaving, but he's also heading toward, right? In his red cloak, almost like Red Riding Hood in a way. So this is like something that used to be satisfying, just isn't satisfying anymore. You want more, right? And it's like a calling, like a beckoning, like a spiritual calling, really, like a spiritual calling toward what'll make you satisfied, what'll make you more healed, more whole, more of yourself. Really interesting. And then I get the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. So, sometimes this is about recuperation, right? After you've been ill or something. But I always understand the Four of Swords. Well, first of all, it's stability of thought. It's about getting quiet with oneself. It's about getting quiet with oneself, being in a contemplative, meditative sort of mood. So being quiet with oneself, and then because he's in the church, now I don't have my glasses. It looks like this person is receiving. It looks like this person is like in charge, sort of a saint or something, and this one is receiving. So maybe this is about receiving spiritual information. This is about, listening to your heart, and saying, I'm willing to go where spirit would have me go. I'm willing to go where spirit would have me go. Really interesting. It's a profoundly spiritual message today. I'm willing to go where spirit would have me go. And I think, a lot of times, sometimes you misinterpret and say, well, spirit wants me to be miserable or poor or unhappy. It's like, I don't think so. I think spirit wants us to be satisfied and happy and joyous, because the more joyous each individual is on earth, the more joy they spread and the more joy we all have. So go after the thing that brings you joy, that brings you satisfaction, that brings you fulfillment. That's my little message today. And it might be, something, it's just an inkling, it's just a thought, but I think the seed has been planted. It feels like the seed has been planted. And we're always with you. Blessings.